Good rise, everyone. Good rise, good rise, good rise. Good rise, good rise, good rise. There is a collective enlightenment for all African children. Please share. Good rise, everyone. Good rise, everyone. Today, we'll be talking about grounding. How do we ground ourselves? What is the purpose of grounding self? Why do we ground ourselves, and what is the purpose of grounding? What is the purpose of grounding? You're welcome, Black Root Science. Good rise, my brother. Ayetutu. Is a collective enlightenment for us all. Ever wondered why when we were kids we manifest a lot of things, but now we find it very difficult to manifest anything? There was a reason for that, because the time we were children we were more aligned with nature, and then now we are corrupted, so we find it very difficult to manifest. Manifestation comes from the innermost part of the heart. In order to manifest, your thoughts, your mind must be grounded within nature, electrified. Please share. It's a collective enlightenment for all African children. If you have a dream, you can leave it on the comment section. If you have a dream, leave it on the comment section. If you also have a question, please leave it on the comment section. Why should we ground ourselves? What is the purpose of grounding? Please share. Is a collective enlightenment for all African children. Why should we ground ourselves? What is the purpose of grounding? Greetings, I am. It's been a while. You're welcome. When we were children, it was more easy for us to manifest, and you will see that whatever we wished for at that moment, we always manifest easily. Why? Because we were truly aligned with nature and the way we expressed ourselves at that moment, because of the kind of consciousness we bear. So manifestations was easier, and there was some things we used to do then as children, but now we no longer do that. Why? Because we call ourselves adults. We think that being adult means growing out of your childhood or childly being. We never grow out of that childly being. You can never leave it behind, because it is the same head that was used to give birth to us that we still carry up until now. So it is more important to always be like the child. We throw away that child growing up, believing that the child no longer exists. But even while we grow up, everything that have hurt the child in the past starts to hurt us. Why? Because it is accumulated trauma. So when the inner child is hurt, you will be hurt. Hey, Cashley, you're welcome. Hello, Winter from New Zealand. You're welcome. You're welcome, Winter. If your birthday is on the full moon, this is what you do. From after the full moon, you calculate it forward. So you abstain from the middle of the first month to the middle of the other month. So you cross the full moon. But make sure you're calculating well, Cypro, because if you look at the Gregorian calendar, it doesn't align with the true nature of the sun. The movement of the sun should be moving in circle every day, then returns in 4 days. So if it's 4 days a week, 7 weeks a month, you need to recalculate, because every month is 28 days. So you have some minusing to do. So after the minusing, you will know that, you will realize that you weren't born the day you think you were. You know, sometimes you were even born in the other month. Please share. Is a collective enlightenment for all African children. If you have a dream, you can leave it on the comment section. You're welcome, Light and Dark. Great Racing. Please, this is for the collective. If you have a question, you can also leave that on the comment section. Here I'm talking about grounding of self, the importance of grounding, and why we should ground ourselves. Self-grounding, why is it important? If you also have a question regarding spirituality and something you would like to know, please leave it on the comment section. Anything about spirituality that will help you grow and awaken yourself, leave the question on the comment section. We are here to enlighten the whole African children. You know, grounding of self. Why should we ground ourselves? So I was talking about that child. Whenever we walk the spiritual path, it is that child we want to communicate back. That is why you can never enter the kingdom of God if you're not like the child. You see how important that child is. So when you say, I want to walk this path of spirituality, you have to become the child. You have to go back to the days you used to be that child. That is why everything we do is about uplifting and protecting, nurturing the inner child. Because the inner child is the spiritual aspect of us that sees things from other perspective. That is why when you beat a child, after some time, they will make you a friend again. Why? Because they don't sleep with anger. They flow with the consciousness of the universe. Now, grounding, if you look at the things we used to do when we were a child, you will see. Have you ever seen a child eating sands? Yeah, you see a child eating sand, and sometimes we think that is a bad thing. No, it is not a bad thing. In fact, when the child stops eating the sand, nobody knows. It was for a purpose. Now, before the invasion of our ancestors, they didn't wear any shoe. They didn't wear any flips. You know, our ancestors went on barefoot, and there was a reason for that. If you look at the earth, the electricity can be drawn from it. So, which means we can generate electricity from the earth, from the ground. Now, when our ancestors placed their foot on the earth, they aligned with the electrifying nature of the earth. Now, you look at the world today, a lot of the new generation always go to pedicure and manicure to remove the scabs of the feet. There is a reason why the scab of the feet is there. It is for you to place it on the natural ground in order to be electrified. So when that scab does not exist anymore, you start having disease. You start having disease and injuries on the leg. Why? Because naturally our leg is protected. That is why we have the rubber under it. Now, why add another rubber on top of it? So, what I'm saying is that there is a reason why we don't vibrate higher anymore, and that is because we are no longer grounding ourselves. People no longer go on barefoot. We want to wear flip-ups. When you wear those flip-ups, you're not connecting to the natural earth. So the waves and the electrons are not moving through you. What you call atom can be perceived. What you call proton can be perceived. So naturally, we were rooted and connected to the natural Medunata. And that is why at that moment we vibrated very, very high. And then these Europeans, these white people came and they taught us what? To wear flip-flops, to wear shoe. But those shoe wasn't important. What is more important is connecting to the universe. So even what the footwear you wear today, you're putting on today, was for a reason. And what is the reason? It was meant to reduce the consciousness. Because if the amount of consciousness that flows from the outward earth and connecting to your inward universe is directly equilibrium, you will vibrate consciously high. It's also a way of having enlightenment. So if you need to have an enlightenment, you need to be able to connect with the universe, even through your sound, even through the way you do. Okay, look at when you were a kid, you can easily rub yourself on the ground, but now you can only do it when you are in the days when you are in the beach. Why? Because you think it's civil. So whoever comes to the beach can rub themselves on the ground. So after that, till you go to the beach again, then you can rub yourself on the ground. But why not do it every time your spirit feels to express itself like that? Because that child lives within. These are things we no longer do that are affecting our existence and essence. Do you know that rubbing sands on your body brings healing? Okay, Lucky said, good rise, shaman. Please, this morning I saw my eating alligator pepper in my dreams. alligator pepper in your dreams. Are you owing a deity? Good Rise Ego. Lucky, did you make a promise to any deity in the past? You owe something. If you've made a promise to any deity in the past, please, because promises can tie you to some certain things, you might not like the result in the future. Please, if you also have a dream, leave your dream on the comment section. If you have a question regarding our spirituality, you can also do that. Please share. We're talking about grounding of self. Good Rise, Rita Ella, you're welcome here. If you have a dream, leave that on the comment section so we can touchlight it. You're welcome, everyone. It's about grounding. Please share, like and share. Like and share. A lot of us neglect it, if you look at our ancestors, nobody brought civilization to them, because even at that moment they can still produce the flip-ups. Grand Rising Dujo, they can still produce all those flip-ups, and they wear them when the earth is too hot to walk on. So they produced something they can work on, which means they have the ideology to actually protect the feet. But they knew that going on barefoot was natural, because naturally, the way you were bettered without all those materialism. And now, to remove our consciousness from attaining the spiritual aspect of us, they introduce materialism. Now, people no longer ground themselves. Even if you see a grown-up rubbing themselves on the sand, you will be like, what is this man doing? People will look at them like crazy. But it was one of the most important things to use for grounding. Chukwudi is saying, had a dream a woman doesn't want her black dog anymore, and I took the dog downstairs to keep it. Dream about dogs is about the fool's step. In tarot, they call it the fool's card. The fool, is about taking a leap of faith into something. There is something you need to decide about. It's about decision, and it's about taking a leap of faith, even when you don't know the result, but you need to believe in yourself that the result will be positive. So you just jump right in. It's a good dream, especially when the dog is not aggressive. And black is about grounding and rigidity, so which means your decision is ordained, whichever one you choose. Now, if you look at then in the olden days, our ancestors used to dance a lot. If you don't value African drums, you need to start valuing African drums from today, because African drums possesses some kind of tunes, frequential tunes that resonates with the spirit of any person. That is why when they dance African drum, you can easily be possessed. Being possessed doesn't mean there is an outward spirit which have come into you. No, you are possessed because of your inner universe. There is something a consciousness, a vibration that exists within us that helps express that essence. Let that say, I dreamt I was going in a confined glass room, but people started changing and we killed them. Then a pigeon appeared. Okay, that means shape shifting. You're welcome, Ashanti. Okay, shape shifting. A glass in a dream is about tender nurturing. You know, it's about nurturing something. And killing people in a dream is about new beginning. It's about starting up a new thing. So death is just an opposite of life. So when somebody is killed or you see a dead body, it signifies change. It signified change in knowledge. The change can be in ideology, perspective, and all that. So change can come in many ways, but glass signifies nurturing, because if there is a relationship you need to nurture, you have to do that now, because it might get broken and get out of hand. You wouldn't be able to nurture it anymore. Then the pigeon signifies awakening and enlightenment. The pigeon, remember, during the baptism of Jesus Christ, after being elevated, so the baptism is about him having the first consciousness, his first awakening. So the appearance of the pigeon signifies eternal wisdom. So connecting back to your ancient or your ancestral lineage. Dojo is saying, I dreamed about a friend trying to make me find them in underground tunnels. If your friends are trying to make you find them in underground tunnels, it means that they are growing off you, or you are growing out of them. You know, sometimes in our friendship, as we grow, we evolve, and the relationship will start changing, especially when they're no longer of beneficial to you. So if you're the one always going out for them and you're not having that in return, that means that relationship, that circle needs to end. You know, tunnels is about search. You know, is about looking for truth. Tunnel represent the hermit. You know, seeking truth. You know, so you need to look at the friendship from another perspective to really understand what you're serving in that relationship. What purpose are you serving in that particular relationship? So you need to realize what you're adding to the relationship. Until you do that, then you will truly see the relationship for what it is. Please share is a collective enlightenment for us all. So dancing is also a part of grounding, you know, because when you're dancing to the African tunes, because I have some of the African tunes with me and I use them for meditation, those sounds resonate very well, because if you listen to the drums, they speak. And when they speak directly to your soul. It's as if you can closely hear and understand the tunes into languages, you know. Okay, let me lighten that. Let me go back and see your dream. Okay, I dreamt I was going in a confined glass. Okay, I said the glass itself is about nurturing, and killing people is about stepping into new beginning. You know, it's about stepping into new beginning, as death is also a new. So something new is about to grow into your life. And again, there is something you need to nurture, probably a relationship, you know. So you need to nurture that relationship or friendship before it grows out of hand. So when it's broken, you can never repair them anymore, you know. So that is it. Then pigeon signifies awakening, the present of something new in your life. Pigeon is about walking your ancestral.
I know I was supposed to contact you and stuff. I just kind of been all over the place.
Okay, I sent you my number on the inbox. You haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, yeah. I just been all over the places these few days. I'm sorry about that.
Okay,
I was
okay,
gonna
it's all right.
message you very soon. But I'm glad that you're alive tonight. I mean,
Okay.
this morning, cause it's not morning at my place, but I know it's morning where you're at.
Yes, yeah,
Um,
it's the rising of the sun.
right. I wanted to ask you this question because I had
Mm,
like a very vivid dream yesterday. It was
okay.
like during the daytime because my sleep schedule is kind of very messed up lately. I kind of don't sleep
Mm,
in the night, but during the day, I kind of always been like that. I don't know why.
okay.
But I mean, I have been having a lot of vivid, different dreams. But I'm gonna just speak on what happened yesterday, and then since I have your contact information,
Mm,
based on what you're gonna say, we will talk about like different stuff afterwards.
okay.
Um, I had a dream where it was like two kind of dreams. You know,
Mm,
one of them, and the dreams, it was like I win a lotto in a sense, and the ladies were at first. It happened. The location was like next to my house where I'm currently living, right? And the
mm,
lady and the dream keep telling me the amount of the money that I won, but I couldn't understand yet.
mm,
And then eventually she gave me the money, and it looked like it was a lot of money, you know.
mm,
And then from there, I walk away from like I took the money from her, and then I walk away. And yeah, I was happy and everything, and I was trying to not count the money really, but I was trying to take some money out so I can kind of reward her for
mm,
giving the money to me, kind of. So while I was doing that, I put the money on something that was kind of next to me, and the wind kind of blows some part of the money, not all of them, but some. And then once I realized the wind blew the money, I came and collected, in a sense, like the rest of
mm,
the remaining. I folded, I put in my package, and then I took, I think, like about $10 or whatever. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give this to the woman or whatever, just to reward her, to thank her, for whatever.
mm,
And then
mm,
I left that dream state. Like I kind of moved from there. And then the next dream was I saw myself. It was like a young brother. He was kind of rapping in the dream, like he was having the music, but he was on top of something that looked like a mountain, but it wasn't like too high. You know, he was he was like rapping music and whatever, but the music he was saying, I was not feeling the music for some reason.
mm,
I was not feeling the music, and I kind of climbed next up to him, but like I overpass him, you know. And once I overpass him, I see like a beautiful river. To me, it was beautiful because I like water. I'm a water person. But
mm,
it was like those river that's like in Africa that grow leaves inside. You know those water in Africa, those river that grow um
mm,
plant inside of it. You can see on top there's like green leaves and things.
mm,
That's how the river looked. So, and I knew I had to go through the river, but I was kind of afraid because I realized that I'm not a swimming person. I don't know how to swim. But in the dream, I saw somebody that I recognized in the dream. I hold the person hand, and I started following the person, and then we crossed the river. But while we
mm,
were crossing the river, I didn't feel scared, nothing. Even though I felt like I was about to drown, it's like even the water was there protecting me because the water showed me like it's not that deep. I can walk through it.
okay.
So as we walk through the water, I see myself now in a different country of the water. And then I'm like, oh, I recognize this country now. How did we get here so fast? You know? And then the person And he's like, we on the motorcycle now. I'm behind the person. I'm holding the person. They're like, yeah, this is the
Mm.
shortcut to get to this place. This is the shortcut to get here. And then I move from there. I see myself in a different dream where now I'm back to the river again. I'm seeing a black fish, and I'm still with somebody. And this person is like moving these black fish. You know, these black fish we have in Africa, they're very
Mm.
slippery. You
The
have to
the
wash them
catfish.
with salt to remove the slipperiness. But this fish, like I normally know this fish and my
Mm.
African way. Like I know this fish, but
But
this
let me ask you a question. All this dream, is it one dream, or this dream is happening collectively?
no, this was like same dream, like at the same sleep, but
Oh,
different
okay,
stage of life.
okay.
Yeah.
Because that is important too. And for everyone here, please, your dreams are more important than any divination or consultation you can go to. Your dream is one of the most important thing you need, because it's a message from the subconsciousness to the conscious existence of yourself. Please continue, Dijuba.
Yeah. Yeah, so when I saw the blackfish with the person that was with me on the stream, for some reason, we had a stick with us. We keep moving the fish, and this fish didn't look alive really well. For some reason, we didn't pick those fish. I didn't even pick the fish, but I moved to a different stage in the dream, and eventually I picked a fish. And as I was going away now, and it was a really big fish. It wasn't black this time. It was those regular light fish, that have those gray skin on them. But it was really big, very big. But in the dream, I'm telling myself now, I don't. I need another fish. I need like a second fish.
Mm,
And it looked like I was about to cook this fish to people or something. So I felt like I needed an extra one so everybody
mm,
can have enough. But now in the second round, I see like my uncle and a female woman. They also telling me what they want. But I remember the female woman, she wanted a shrimp, and I see my hands choosing the shrimp, like putting my hands in a basket that has shrimp, and I'm picking the
mm,
shrimp. But I'm so eager to get the fish that I wanted. And then I
mm,
remember seeing myself choosing different fishes, but I'm like, no, I don't want these fishes. I'm still hunting for that exactly fish that I picked first time. So that's kind of how the dream went. But I felt like the dream was trying to tell me something. I don't know why, and that's why I'm here, like trying to get the answer to a little bit.
okay. Your dream first, you won a lottery, you know.
Yeah, something similar like that.
You won a lottery and they gave you money, right?
Yeah.
Okay, actually, they gave you the purpose, they gave you the ability to win a lottery, but you didn't grasp the message.
Mm.
By now you would have been a millionaire. And this instruction was for you to use $10 to play the lottery. Do you understand where I'm going?
Yeah, I'm following. Yeah.
The number of money, that is why it's important when you are in your dream, you need to pay very close attention, because every detail matters. The numbers on the money was the number you needed to pick in order for you to play the lottery and win. And the instruction was use $10 for the game. So you have been made a millionaire, but you missed the opportunity. Why? Because sometimes we disregard our dream. That is why I said our dream is very, very important.
And
Never
this,
neglect
I,
your
I
dream.
mean, this dream wasn't long ago. This dream was like today, literally the daytime of early weather I stand at.
Okay, if it's today, you need to meditate in order for you to remember those number on the money. If you can remember them, use $10 to play the game. You will win.
Okay.
So all the water and all that is about balancing. When you see water, river, and all that in a dream, especially when it's green. When the river is green, it's about birth, it's about growth, which is still referring you to the game, which means when you win the lottery, you will have balance in your life. Fish is money. The fish you got in the water is money, is wealth. So the fish you already have is the way your life is positioned at this moment, which is not satisfying to you. That is why you want another fish. And that other fish have been given to you through Lotto. I'm not telling you to enter gambling, but you have been instructed, because that kind of money you are looking for, you can only see it in Lotto. And mind you, in lottery. And mind you, you're going to lose money too.
Right.
You get?
Yeah.
So when you have a fish, it means you already have a life. You already have a career, something you're doing for yourself. You get it?
Yeah. Because
Now,
I really did pick a fish, and it was not like a small fish. It was a really big fish.
That's what I'm saying now. The fish is your life right now, which maybe somehow is not satisfying you, because probably inside you feel you need to grow out the level. That is why you're still looking for another fish, which means there is a particular kind of settlement, material freedom you need.
Maybe, I guess, yeah. Because I did go back. I did went back. I'm like, this fish is not enough. I really did. And for some reason, as I looked for another fish, and the end of the dream, I really never got the second fish.
Yes, because shrimps signifies unsatisfaction about something. That is what shrimps signify. Whenever you see shrimps in a dream, it means unsatisfaction.
Yeah.
That unsatisfaction is something.
Sea-wise, I saw differences, but it was the fish, because there was a lady that wanted a fish, and it's like I'm going through her picking as if I'm giving to her, but I don't remember if I ever give that lady the fish, the shrimp.
Yeah. Yes, now, because there are people around you who want your life while you want another life. So it's just like that. There are people you aspire already. You're aspiring some people. There are people who want to be in your position, who want to be enlightened like you. So even when you have a particular kind of knowledge, we tend to disregard it. But that knowledge is important to people. Greetings, Onome, you're welcome. So it's also very important to other people. So even while you are pursuing the bigger fish, you need to also value the fish that you already have. Don't give it out.
Okay.
Yes. So the lottery thing, if you can remember the number on the money.
No, I don't remember, because I have this belief that it don't matter if I choose a number, I don't. Whatever is meant for me, the universe will give that to me. So I do play, but I don't go by choosing, because I want the universe to surprise me. That's my law. It's like I'm here to fulfill the universe. So show me who I am, what I am.
If you play the lottery during this period, you will win, because they have opened that portal for you, but play it with small money.
That's what I really do too. I really do that.
That's why they said $10. So it must not be above $10.
And that's what I really do. That's crazy. I really don't go above that. because I'm not a greedy person, and my whole reasoning to win is because I have so
Mm.
much plan, but my plan is regarding to me going to Africa and settle to
Yes.
to align my energy with that, because I know what that energy is meant for me.
Yes, you know, a lot of people. That is why I'm talking about the grounding too. A lot of people accumulate a lot of energy. You know, when they accumulate all this negative energy, it can also affect the dream. That is why we need to go on barefoot sometimes, so that the earth can draw out all those energy.
And I
It's
do that.
even easy.
I do that,
Yes,
brother, because when I'm
mm,
mad, there's a lot of energy and it's intense. It's
yes.
intense when I'm mad. The energy is all over the place. The frequencies, and
Mm,
I feel it. I feel it so much that it is too much for me. That's why I don't even want to be where I'm at.
yes. Like sometimes if you even want to improve it so much, you can get a limestone whereby in your front yard you can just stand there and do some stretching and yoga. So while you're standing on the stone, the limestone have this ability of drawing energies. You know, they draw out the unpure energy and give you a positive one, even when you're stretching or just sitting down and your foot is on top of the stone. All those things help our dream. Good rise, Elizabeth. It helps. Even the food we eat is also important, because there are some certain things, if you eat them, it will affect your dreams. So we need to mind what we eat. Your dream is a very good dream, my sister. Is a wonderful dream. Please share, share, share. It's a collective enlightenment for all African children. We are talking about dreams, and we are talking about grounding of selves. You know, so if you have a question or you have a dream to share, you choose to come live to share it, you can do that also, you know, because our dream is the most important. The dream is your message from the innermost part of yourself. The topic is about grounding of self, dream. If you have a dream, you can request live to join and share your dream and get the meaning, or you can also leave it on the comment section. We're talking about grounding of self. That is the topic. Is there any special food to be eaten? Yes, there is a special food we all should be eating, and that food is natural plants, you know, natural plants. It should be natural plants. You know what I mean by natural plants are plants that is not produced with chemicals, which means you need plants that you naturally planted organically. You know, so instead of using fertilizer on them plants, you're using animal shit or animal poo to fertilize it. It's organic. That is organic. Organic plants. You're welcome, Royal Goddess. Easy money, you're welcome.
Morning, brother.
You're welcome.
Morning, how are you?
I'm very well. And you?
All right. I had a dream last night swimming.
Thank you very much, Bob Zero. Thank you for that gift. Go ahead.
I had a dream last night swimming with my friend's son on the pool.
Mm.
Yes,
Is that all?
yes, that was a dream. And we were swimming, both of us.
Your
That's
friend's
what I can
son?
remember. Yes.
Okay.
I went to their house and then I
Mm.
was feeling so hot. So I started swimming and then the little boy see me and jump into the swimming pool with me. I said, Uncle, I want to
Mm.
swim with you. So we both start
Okay.
swimming.
Okay. You're reflecting the consciousness of the boy. He likes you.
Okay.
So you've already got yourself a godson. Swimming is about balance. So if he sees you as a mentor, you need to bring that balance to the boy.
All right. All right.
That
Thank
is
you.
mentorship. Yes. There's something about you that reflects his intelligence. So put that boy in the right direction.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you playful with him? Are you always playing with the boy?
And whenever I get there, he always around me.
Yes. You're reflecting the consciousness of the boy. You're welcome, Didi. Good rise. Okay, Royal Goddess. Go ahead. Good rise. You're cracking.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but you're cracking.
Can you hear me now? It's like it's
Yes,
echoing, right?
yeah. Yeah, it's better now.
It's echoing. Okay, it's better now. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, so it was like I was up in the sky, like I was not on this planet Earth, like I was somewhere up above and I saw some heavenly people like angels. Yeah.
Mm.
Like these people are in another realm, another world. So I was just up there and then someone wanted to go down and this person wanted to bring me down, like push me down. I just told the person, be still, and this person just got frozen. And then I saw some African people there, right there. It's like I went to them, like they needed my help. So I was like asking them, how can I help you? So they said I should come with them. And they taught, they taught me a language, like a greeting or something that I'm going to use to greet the people. Because even when I woke up from that dream, I
Do
still
you
remember
remember
that
the
language.
language?
Yeah, when I woke up, I remember the language, but after a while, I forgot it. So I don't really know what that dream is about.
Okay. Um, if you Juba, it's no problem. If you see yourself flying, where do you stay? Are you in Nigeria?
No, no.
Okay.
Right.
If you see yourself, yes, if you see yourself flying, it's about changing of environment. So you speaking and manifesting immediately because you spoke a word and that word manifested. It means that because you are in a particular environment, you are not manifesting. It might be your friends. It might be a particular kind of circle you need to leave so that your consciousness will rebuild into a certain way that will help you start manifesting because you already possess the ability to manifest.
Yeah,
Hmm?
yeah,
You get it? So you need a change of environment. Thank you, Elizabeth. You
yeah.
need a change of environment.
That,
You're
that,
cracking up.
yeah. That's planning on. I'm planning on in a few months.
You're
Hear
cracking
me?
up, but the language, thank you, MC Don. The language they taught you signifies something. If you have your people, please tell them to bring the sand of your land. You know, the sand from your place. Where are you from?
I'm an Igbo girl from Nigeria.
Is there a way they can get you the sand from your place up where you stay?
I'm actually planning on coming back to Nigeria.
Okay, good. When you come back, you hit me up. I'll tell you
Okay. All right.
your ancestors.
Say what?
There is something you need to do for your ancestors. There is
Yeah,
some kind
I
of
know.
information which is true enlightenment you need to bring to your people. So they're
Yeah.
teaching you the original language, which is the language of the spirit, because the language we are spoken, which is the English language, is not the language of our ancestors. So the original language of Igbo people is called Nsibidi. Had it been you remember it, we would have known the meaning. So if you would like to go back to the dream, I need you to put your mind in a certain state. Eat
Okay.
only fruits for 7 days. Stop eating junk food. It's going to be difficult, but if you can do it, you will revisit the dream.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Place
Okay,
is
sir.
Choma is noisy.
Okay.
Wow. Good morning.
There is music
All
on
right.
your
Thank you very
background
much.
with this. Thank you,
Thank you very
my
much.
sister.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, is it okay now?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Good rise.
There is something they told me. They say I'm an easy one, and then I don't know how to start.
Who told you that?
From different three people, for now.
Everybody in Igbo land, if you're a woman, you are an Ezenwany. The meaning of
Okay.
Ezenwany means a princess, a queen. And the meaning of Ezemoke is a man who is titled. Ezenwany doesn't mean dibia. It doesn't mean you are a spiritual person.
Okay.
So
But this
everybody
party,
is an Ezenwany because we are princes and we are princesses. We are kings and queens.
but this particular person said that I am called to serve. That I am not called to do business.
Hmm?
This particular person said that I'm called to serve, not that I'm not called for business. So I want
Business
to
is also
recheck it.
serving the people now. When you're doing business, you're serving people. If you want me to check anything, you will pay for consultation. I'm not here for
Okay.
prophecy. You know, I'm not
Okay.
here to do prophecy. That is why I value your dream. Had it been you're telling me out of your dream, we would have seen a solution for it.
Uh-huh. For my dreams, I used to see
But
myself in my
you
maternal.
as a person, you should be able, you should be able on your own to identify your dreams. Even before somebody tells you something like that, it must have been in your dream. Go ahead. What are you saying about your dream?
Sometimes I will see myself inside the big forest where they will be showing me some leaves, and sometimes I will see myself in my maternal home. Mostly that one is constant. It's almost. I used to dream that one almost 2 times in a week. I will go to my maternal home. There is the one I dreamed. There is one baby that was lying. They said the baby was very sick, and I lay hand the baby's body. She vomit this centipede and a nail. So as I wake up, I can't dey wonder. Say I don't understand the dream. So I don't know. But I used to dream constant dream where I'll be healing people, but it used to be in my maternal side.
Okay, I'm coming. Elizabeth, if you always see your dad, brother in the dream. That is, you're not telling me the dream. There's no details on the dream. I need details. You can see anybody in the dream. It doesn't mean anything. But if you're not giving me details, I can't get the dream. You know. Okay. Choma.
Sir,
Choma. Yes, you truly have a calling. Yes, you truly have a calling. You know, and your calling is curing the disease of children. If you look at your lineage, you need to go and study it.
Exactly.
That's why you keep seeing yourself in your mother's place, because in your mother's lineage, they have the gift of children, you know, to cure children. You know, all those things that happens in children, their skin, all those diseases, you know, ama and all those things. In your family lineage, there is somebody who did something like that. So you need to go back and learn those herbs, you know. So you should be a traditional midwifery, not a dibia. Oh, dibia mbologo kebo. Na mkpa akwụkwọ bona if onko ụmụaka for children.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, it's for children.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, Ndidi said, I dreamed that a younger relative's corpse was Ndidi is saying, I dreamed that a young relative's corpse was brought to my uncle's house to be buried. Yes, burial in a dream signifies new beginning. Anytime you see dead person, it's about new beginning, you know, new beginning of something, new life, a new step into a new life. That is what it means, you know. Remember, we are talking about grounding, and grounding also connects to our dream. When you don't ground yourself, remember, even what you eat, you're also using all that to ground ourselves. The food we eat can be used for grounding. When we go out on barefoot, it can also be used for grounding. That is going into nature, you know, hugging the trees and embracing the trees and becoming one with them, becoming one with their consciousness, respecting those leaves. When you touch them, you smell them and you feel them, you inhale them, you're becoming one with them. That is a purpose of grounding. When you dance, you are also grounding yourself, because the subconscious mind needs to be electrified all the time. If it's not constantly electrified, it will start affecting our dream. You're welcome, Yagazi.
So, my brother. Mine, I just wanted to know if truly I have this calling and direction of the calling.
You want to know if you have a calling?
Yeah.
We all have a calling.
Sorry, yeah, I know that. I mean, call spiritual work. Not just,
we all have.
I know.
We all have a wise craft hidden within. So you don't need to ask me about your calling, because I wasn't there when you signed the agreement for your calling. Your calling should come from within you. You must have seen it somehow. So when you ask somebody about your calling and your journey, that is, you're asking because you lack the knowledge of self. So I shouldn't be telling you of your calling. It should be the expression of your own self. I can't express that for you. You have to express it yourself. You can come to me for consultation. I can pinpoint some certain things as a clue that can lead you to your path. But asking me about your calling and you expect me to just tell you about your calling, no. You are
Okay,
your calling. If thank you. Now you're speaking. If you want me to help you to walk your path, you register for my class. You become my student. You know, I open the door for you. You make the decision.
Is there a link for you?
No, just contact me privately. I tell you the terms. Juliet, please send a request. Send a request so I can.
There's this word I still want to understand, if you don't mind. I was in this room and I was heading to the campus that they were having preparing for a funeral.
Please speak up. Good rise. Juliet, please silence your
Yeah, so
okay, go ahead.
So I saw my dad behind me. Actually, the company looked as if they were preparing for a funeral. So behind
Speak
me,
up, brother. Speak up. You are a man. Speak up. Speak with your voice.
I think maybe it's from that end. I said I should have.
Good. Now you're speaking up. Yes.
No, probably Elizabeth, if you can vote so that this could go very well.
No, don't worry. Just speak like this now. You're speaking like a man now.
Oh, that should be my headphone then. I was speaking like a lady. So behind me was my dad, and he called me and gave me plantain leaf. He cut a piece of plantain leaf and cut it into 4 pieces. You know, so he gave me the 4 pieces. Then he asked me to follow him behind because I was supposed to enter the compound before him, the gate where they were supposed to have a funeral preparation. So when we got into the compound, I saw one of the elderly men in the compound by the right seated beside the grave, then one other by the left. So I noticed that I had a slippers, this rubber slippers on my hand, and I put it on the floor. I put my foot on it. Then my dad removed his own and took it on his hand. Then he walks towards the grave.
So in the dream, you were wearing bedroom slippers, and your dad wasn't, but he had his on his hands.
Exactly. Okay. He took it off in front of the
Please, who was here when I started this program, when I talked about slippers and rubber, all those footwears? Please, somebody who was here should identify, because when we speak about these important things, our ancestors use somebody to clarify this. This person is not even following me. Please go ahead, my brother.
Okay, so I went behind the elder. I told you the eldest man in my compound that parked beside the grave. Then the man was asking me, "Oh, so I'm around?" I said, "Yeah, I'm around." Actually, I wasn't back home to Nigeria then. So I was like, "Yeah, I'm around." So I didn't see
Grand Rising, Grand Rising.
But all
Grand
I know
Rising,
is,
brother. Please, just a moment. Let him speak so we can.
All I know is that he took off his own slippers and I put my own down before he walked straight towards the dog grave that I saw. The other one was I came into the compound and he was seated upstairs. This happened a few days before this very dream I just narrated now. And I was trying to come upstairs and he acted kind of angry, like talking to me like I shouldn't just come up and stuff like that. He was one of my younger ones, So also they were also preparing to go for a funeral of a neighbor that have a building next to us.
Okay, stop.
So I went
all those part is not necessary.
Okay,
now
so
this is what the dream means.
when I came back, he was shouting that I had the key that he was looking for. So that's the moral issue. So I was like, no, I don't have any key. So he was telling others, accusing them that I had the key. So when they left with the bus to the funeral, then I touched my pocket in the dream. I saw some bunches of keys. I was surprised how this key got to me. So this was before this, before the first one.
I did mean you didn't mention the key. I was still going to go there because the key signifies your purpose. That is why I told you to stop. Now, in the beginning of the dream, your dad cuts plantain leaf, plantain stem into 4 different parts, right?
Exactly.
Yes. Which part of Nigeria are you from? Okay. Onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo n'ebe a nọ na mmanwụ. If you are in an Igbo traditional occult, you will understand what I'm going to say now. Are you in any mmanwụ in Igbo culture? Were you initiated into any of our traditional mmanwụ?
Not that I know of. I only know of the one in our compound, which is Odomomo, that after any male child, they must bring the male child home and place the buttocks of the child on the floor, on the ground where that Odomomo is like coming to appreciate it. That's only for male children, not for female. So that's the other occult. That should be my former life.
What? Okay, you will go and do it in your village. That is the thing holding your breakthrough. That is the key you're holding, but the key is not expressing itself. Why? Because there is something that should be backing you. That thing is not backing you. Go to your village and do that thing. You need to be initiated into your traditional occult, which is the rules, the tradition, the oath of Ofono. Onye melo ga-agwụ a na-eme agwụ eme a na-eme chi eme. Your chi is within you now. Ka onye mezili guchi
onwe chi mere na-enye chi mere mụ a emego m agwụ the way we do it in my place.
How do you do the agwụ?
Ana eyi iwe n'ala,
your placenta ka ebe your placenta dị.
Right here in this village.
Ordinary village. Akụlụ mkpụrụ osisi dị a.
I can't tell you that I'm the very place my mom yure. All
placenta mmadụ gee ntị nna ka nkụzi elu gị. All placenta mmadụ ka eji anụ agwụ mmadụ n'ọdịnala Igbo. Any other agwụ a na-anụ logo apart from that method abụrụ agwụ ka a na-anụ logo. And ọ bụ na ife ọbụla agụọ gị n'ụwa igolu ya rie chi ga-erigo ya. Your chi does not exist out of you. Kenke bụ ị na-eme chi, ị na-enye chi gị nri. Ka echi ọzọ ị na-enye nri apart from the one that dwells within you. Ọ bụ na ị mara na ọchị gị mee ji egwu ime. Oya mee ndị ụka ji kpọọ ya Holy Ghost. The meaning of Holy Ghost but the breath of life that comes out of you. Ewepụtazie chi gị from you. Ka ife mezi ji agwa m okwu now. You're supposed to be dead a long time ago now. Ọ bụ na gị na chi ga-abụrụ ofu now.
So in essence, he na-ekwu na asị ndị niile na-enye chi na-egburu ọkụkọ is so wrong, eh?
Famara ifefa na-eme now is ignorance. Ka esi deceive anyị n'ụka, ka esi deceive anyị n'omenala. Aya m eji gwụọ ya omenala. Ọ bụ omenala maka na ọ ife akpala akpa o wee dị. Akpala ya akpa ọ bụla omenala. Ọdịnala anara akpa ya akpa. Ọdịnala bụ ọdịnala. Ya bụ nature, ya bụ the natural laws we are talking about. Mana gị nwa chekie ya now. Ibu chi gị n'ime gị. Nke anwa anyị na-enye nne iboze gị. mana emesie ijegolu nni rie ma agụ gụọ gị. So which chi are you feeding? Mana ndị ụka nye ekpere to Mary, we complain. Ka ezi chi anwa ị na-enye nni nna. Ka ife kpatalụ na arụ mmadụ nwụrụ ewee nie onye anwa. Ọ maka na chi anwa apụgo n'ime dị arụ. Aya mere ndị ụka ji si na the soul of a man is everlasting, na mmadụ nwụọ the spirit will rise. Ife ha na-agwa anyị bụ mmadụ nwee chi. Mmadụ bụ chi ya. Your chi is not different from you. You are the chi we are talking about. So nke ahụ ị na-enye nri ka ife ọ bụ. Asị na anụlụ gị agwụ. Ị ma na agwụ ọ ya nwa bụ Saturn n'oyibo. Ka ebe bụ Saturn. Saturn ọ ya nwa bụ Satan a na-ekwu okwu ya. Ka ife bụ Satan. Satan bụ the afọn. So the placenta so gị wee pụta ụwa. Ọ ya nwa bụ agwụgụ. Ka ezi agwụ a na-anụlụ gị na-abụrụ na edozilụ gị placenta nna. Nna asị gị jee n'obodo jee dozie ife ndị asị gị dozie na-akọ ife na-enwere isi. Nsị gị jee bee otu n'obodo ka anụọ gị mmanwụ, ka mmanwụ dị gị n'ahụ pụta ife. Etu ị nọ na ị mara na ị bụ nwaanyị, asụọ gị mmanwụ na ịchala ọkụ. Onye ahụ ịfụ na nla abụrụ nna gị, ife a bụ mmụọ obodo gị. That is the gods of your land. That is the deity, the footprint, the ibunaru, and akpo DNA. Otego deba. Before a day now, mother ebugo that DNA. We lay the foundation. Meliji we putowa.
Yeah.
I am a ndị ọcha anyị na-afụ. Fapụta n'anya nwa ọbọ ha daa ezigbo ọkụ maka na why fana imprint is your own DNA into their own lifespan. Why? Because fapụtazi anwụ ama hot. So all of them were created from us. Why? Because the egg of 9-eater being kg create is in now. But we are the original.
Right on, brother. Right on.
So
right on.
If I'm way for atologo na in my place, I na ya CBD. I have CBD. You know, atologia like this, you have to be spiritual to understand. So akwụkwọ ogene bụ ife ji eme ife mma. Biko ka onye na-ebe anọ mmanwụ unu ya ghọta value akwụkwọ ogene. Aya meji si na akwụkwọ ogene ka amosu ji eji. Maka there is something secretive IGM. So akwụkwọ ogede ahụ abụ anyị eje mmelụ gị fman n'obodo unu na ebe nọ. And before ijebe obodo oyibo ị ka meditate before ichipu. Yes, I am logia go logana. Agosia logana before you leave your father's land. So ana ebe gị na-agbazi gị ụgwọ na remind gị ife ndị ikwesị ime. So you're a lucky man.
So Kodo Ima, I don't know, maybe with your help, because Nebeka here, we don't really just like in Anambra, Imo State here, this is my particular part. You know, that will break and decipher these things for one to understand. You know, they were even the one that...
I am in Nigeria. Whenever you come to Nigeria, hit me up.
But I go more. My dad passed away just last month, so I'm back.
Okay, can be Lolonla.
December.
Nago Ugo Mbeji Lord in law.
Bamba,
the man is saying before.
Shima, speak English now. Speak English so that everybody, the collective, will understand what you are passing. They don't understand the message you are giving.
This one is not the general English thing. This one is cultural, like fair weight.
Okay.
You get something you don't feel explain for English or something. ịma mgbe m rụrụ
No,
arụ
you know,
ahụ ka nọ na-enye nsogbu mgbe ahụ ị na-aghọta mgbe m rụrụ arụ so mgbe m fụrụ that sleeper something fa mgbe m tetara ụra mụ a obi m na-agwa m sị nna ọ dịka nwoke ma
ihe welu slippers ga ahụ weli ya tufuo iwele ụkwụ nkịtị na-eje naanị nnọ na nna gị asụgolugo nsibili gwa gị na ife a ndị ọcha na-akụzili gị abalị ụlọ maka na why ya nwa na onwe ya test go ya na-anwụzi anwụ realize ya bịa gwa gị ya so mmụọ obodo unu agbalogo gị ama ịna obodo edozielu gị ana ọ bụ na o nwere onye trọst ihe emenwuru gị ya mgbe ị bịa anyị akpa nnọ
nsogbu mụ anọ n'ụlọ na anyị nọ na-akwado olili
and ọ ga-akakwu mma na emelogo detin bifo enye ya si ndị obodo unu baa gị mmanwụ just sifa baa gị mmanwụ hapụzi emezie later we'll talk more just tell them fa baa gị mmanwụ bifo enye your father nnọ
nsogbu m ga-ede gị na WhatsApp ka ime atentụ ndị ọzọ
do it fast fire si gị weta dim and kola nut and other things na ego inyefe the thing fa baa gị mmanwụ banye mmanwụ
o nwere asụsụ ọzọ m ga-eji gwa anyị ma ebe ka anyị dị a na-aghọta our own this thing ụta anyị si asụ ka anyị nwere asụ Igbo ọzọ a nwere ike iji ime that interpretation of ịba mmanwụ
ọkwụrụ na-egbu mmanwụ na-ebu unu ịmara ife bụ mmanwụ unu enwere ego
mba ọ kwụsịgo 20 years anyị nwa ndị bụ chọọchị na-eche
ndị ọta boys ọkọ unu bụ ndị ọta boys
n'aka na-asị ka asụọ bekee my brother ị ga-akwụkwa fine ka anyị imagine
yes
asị na ala gasị asụọ bekee
look for another place Igbo niile bụ ofu look for another place na-aba mmanwụ ije ba mmanwụ there ọ dị very important before enye nna gị
even na water bụ asụsụ anyị na-asụ bụ everything is one language you understand all languages are inside us you understand both English both Yoruba both Hausa you understand
ịma mmanwụ dị iche n'iche nsị na-asị ka aba mmanwụ na ajụkwana na kedu mmanwụ ị chọrọ ka a baa gị that's the thing ọ afa ga-agwazi anyị the particular one
afọ ya agwa gị gịnị
ana m ajụ si ka ụta anyị ga-eji makwana the exact mmanwụ a ga-aba m ịma mmanwụ dị iche n'iche
mmanwụ bụ mmanwụ don't worry we'll talk later ka anyị hapụ ịkpaba ife mmanwụ na ụmụ nwaanyị na ebe okay let me quickly answer Cypro please let me quickly answer Cypro I will get to you immediately please, Cypro, your dream is about if somebody drove you in a car, it means your decision is not yours. You're not making your own decision yourself. So there are people around you who are influencing your decisions. You know? So you need to check that. You know, don't allow anybody to influence your decision. Okay, go ahead, Juliet.
I think I followed when you were on Bishop Live on Sunday. So there was one question I needed to ask, but I was not given the opportunity to ask that question based on the things you said there. You said there's a lot of people that came. There's some people that came from water. There's some people that came from land. There's some people that came from fire. There's some people that came from air. So I want to ask this question: If how will you identify yourself when you came from those parts of those these earthly decisions? I don't know how will we know which side it came from.
Like probably you missed something. You missed something because I'm having a feedback from you. Okay, it's better now. Please just listen, Juliet. We are made of 4 elements, but within that 4 elements, there is a higher one. Thank you so much, Irene. Thank you. There is a higher element within all of them, and that higher element is determined within the rising of the sun within our moon sign, which means the day we were born and the month we were born. And I said, mind you, all the months within the year is 28 days. And if it's 28 days within the Gregorian calendar and it's just 10 months, which means within your dates you think you were born is incorrect. So you need to go back and recalculate with 28 days, 4 days, and 7 weeks per month. So you get your original date. When you get your original date, from there you can go get your original element. Now in Igbo astrology, we have 4 days within the week, and that 4 days represent the 4 elements. That is why the religious people say do the sign of the cross. The sign of the cross signifies the elements, the elemental forces, the crown, the heart, and the feather, which is the balancing of the shoulders within, which signifies the spinal cord that carries all this load. So these elements are also important because that is why we are called the people of the sun. We are the people of the sun because the sun rises and goes down within us. So when you find your element, you will now understand the reason our days are 4. And it is 4 because we recognize these 4 elements within. So how to find your own is for you to find the rise of the sun within your moon sign, which is your birthday. You Google it. When you Google it, Google the month, you will know the actual element you are.
Okay.
Shima, let me add to what you are saying. To Juliet. What Shima is trying to explain to you about your moon sign is that if you want to get full understanding of your moon sign, you Google your zodiac sign. We call it zodiac sign. You understand? You Google your zodiac sign. What is your zodiac sign for that particular your date of birth? Then from
please,
there
if
you
know
about the zodiac sign.
Please be patient.
You know about your zodiac sign. Then after you get your zodiac sign, you trace what sign are you. Either you are Aries, Taurus, Pisces, any of the zodiac sign you are. Then you trace from that Aries or Pisces what element does that zodiac sign represent. Then from there you'll be able to get the element of your birthday. You know if it's water or earth or fire you are. That's the easy way to know which element you are. You understand? Just search on the Google your zodiac signs with your birthday month.
I just ask God the zodiac sign, Abi.
Google what is Google what is my zodiac zodiac sign for your birth. You put in your birthday month and your date of birth. Don't count in the year. The year doesn't matter. Year doesn't exist. Everything exists in one present moment. It doesn't exist. So what you do, you just what Juliet, is my zodiac sign?
Somebody wants to help you on the comment section. Juliet.
Okay. Person said which month? Okay. I was born on March 15th. And I was born, my mom said, I think in the morning. I was born in the morning. Early morning.
If you are earth, that means you hold the key of the earth. That means you are supposed to be grinding with your foot. on the earth. You are supposed to be walking barefoot on earth. So that's how you receive your energy. That's how you connect to the source. The source is already in you. You are source. Source is your DNA. Everything is encrypted in your DNA. You just have to encrypt the code. You are living in a world full of patterns. Everything in the world is imperishable, is in puzzle. You are just to use the mind and keep it in a very good and understandable way. That's why you need to be more spiritual to understand things. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Okay,
Easy.
Juliet, are you okay now? So I can bring up other people.
Now I have one thing again I want to ask.
Okay, go ahead, quick.
Yesterday, day before yesterday, my fiancé said that he saw me going into a river, and that river is full of crocodile, and I entered it.
Where are you from? Which particular village are you from?
Okay, and I entered the river without doing harm. I'm from Imo State.
Okay, go and check the deity in your village if it's related to Agummiri. There is a deity in your place that is related to Agummiri, which is the crocodile. You know, it's the lion of the river.
Divine, Pisces. I have a message for you, Pisces. This year, be expecting a lot of love. This year, be expecting a lot of gifts. This year, Pisces, you are the winning elements right now because
Juliet,
the moon
do you
just
understand?
I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Divine, Pisces.
You say it's shark. It's not a crocodile. It's shark. Big fish.
Okay, it's fish.
Yeah, it's big shark.
But was the shark harmful to you? Was it harmful?
No, it was not harmful to me. Was it harmful to me?
It's wealth now. It's money.
I was friendly with them as well. I entered there.
Okay, fish is money.
It's money.
Germany is air. Fish is money.
Okay.
It's money in business.
Fish is money. Yes.
It's money.
That means I'm going to have plenty money.
It's about business. Yes. It's also about being wise.
It's about business.
So
being wise, yes.
When you are investing, you need to be wise in order to catch the big fish. So you need to be wise about. So don't dabble into any business because you are told you will make money out of a business, or else you will have a problem. So what you need to do is relax yourself, go with the flow. If a new opportunity comes, make sure you look into it very well before you make a decision.
Okay, please, I want to add something. So I get this dream about my brother. Hello?
Okay, Elizabeth.
Can I talk?
Yes, go ahead, Elizabeth.
Yes, I said I dreamed about my dead
Aquarius is air.
Sorry. I dreamed about
Aquarius is water. Aquarius is water.
Her wife.
Aquarius is air. Fixed sign. And they embody water. They embody water, but they are not. They are not. They are water themselves. They express water, but they are fixed sign. It's air.
They are fixed sign. Yes.
January 22nd is also Aquarius. Go ahead, Elizabeth.
Yes, I said I dreamed about my dead brother. I always dream. We always be together. I don't know what is the meaning.
Your dead brother.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Did you say your dead brother? You always see your brother in the dream.
Yes, I said my dead brother. Yes.
Please, Wanyoma, move to your.
Can you hear me?
Move to your. Yes, I've heard you. You can go down now so we can have space, please. I will tell you what it means.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Your seeing your dead brother repeatedly might signifies the relationship you shared with him, because even that your dead brother also lives within you, his DNA is in you. So you shared a bond, you shared the same bloodline. So you can see him in a dream. Like I said, your dream is not detailed. Your dream is not detailed. There are some dreams, when you say it, you need to bring the detail. Even though you saw a house in the dream, it might be the message. But now you only saw your dead brother. You are not telling us how he looked, what he said to you, what he gave to you, the kind of clothes he was wearing. Was he lean? Was he fat? You have to get all these details. So next time, please bring a jotter to your bed, so that anytime you visit this kind of dream, you can give us a clear detail of the dream. So seeing your dead brother in your dream might be because you people share blood ties. He's your brother. So you can see him in a dream. Why? Because his spirit still exists. So if the dream was actually details, we will understand if actually him appearing to you was a message, or probably he was trying to pass on a message to you. McKinley, you're welcome. Wanyoma, you're welcome.
How you doing? Yes, I'm not staying for long. I just wanted to ask a question.
Okay.
About fluoride, because I live in New York, and they really use that against us, really just to weaken us in a way. They put fluoride in the water, in the lake, and from the lake we actually gain water to actually go through our pipes and stuff, so that we can take a shower. How can I prevent that? Because I know what the fluoride can actually do to us. It can shut down our pineal gland, and I'm trying to meditate a lot to actually gain that pineal gland to open back.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
So, is there any way I can avoid the pineal gland? Somebody said a meme before I can use something I could use against that. I don't know if you know exactly what to do for that.
The water from the lake. What do you use it for? Are you using it to drink? Are you drinking it?
No, I buy water to actually drink. I don't really drink the water from the lake.
Okay, you don't drink it, but the one you drink and you buy them.
Yeah.
And they are still using fluoride on it now, because the excuse is they are telling you that they are using it to purify the water. So even the canned water you're buying, there is fluoride in it.
Okay. So even though it doesn't say fluoride in it?
Yes, even though it doesn't say fluoride, there is fluoride in it, because that is what they use to purify the water before putting it into a can. That is why some of those water has expiring dates.
Ouch. So is there a good way to avoid that? Because that's the same water that I take a shower with, I brush my teeth with.
But if you want to consume the water, you can cut cucumber now. Cut cucumber inside the water. Allow it to soak for 30 minutes.
Cucumber. What is that though? Cucumber. Is that COUN?
CUMBER. Cucumber.
CUMBE. Or cucumber.
Cucumber.
Or cucumber. I got it.
Me person, I cannot pronounce it. You
I get you.
I'm not a English man.
No.
Somebody just spelled it on the comment.
Yeah, I see it there. Cucumber. So the cucumber helps a lot with fluoride.
Yes,
Hello?
slice it into your water. You can even
It
put mint
helps. It
leaf
helps
on it.
absorb the. It helps
It will
absorb.
help
It helps to absorb it.
the fluoride.
It helps to
Wow.
It
absorb
will
the
absorb the
fluoride.
fluoride out of
It
the
will
water.
absorb it. Yeah, it will absorb it out of the water.
Wow. It's cool. But I don't have a sink though. I let the water fall on me. So how can I prevent that though? I don't think I can really do the same thing. I have a shower. I don't have a bath.
You don't have what?
I mean, I don't have.
You have a shower.
Yeah, it's not. It has to
No, I'm
fall
not
on me.
talking about your bathing water. I'm talking about the water you're
You
consuming.
are
I'm
drinking. You are
drinking. Okay.
consuming, not your bathing water. You consume water. You are taking in.
Yeah, but I'm still consuming it in a way though because I still gotta take a shower though. It's
Yeah,
not.
But
that is where African
what is
black
trying
soap
to say
comes
is
in
that
now. We use
what is doing trying to say you take in the cucumber and put it inside the water. That is for your consumption. Then if for your skin, then he's going to give you a prescription what you're going to do to avoid the one for your skin. Just listen to him.
for your skin, use African black soap.
African black soap.
Yes, don't bathe with chemical soap. You bathe with African natural black soap. You can see it from African market. You buy it, use it. If you mix it very well, you can even use it for 1 year. So you don't need to be buying soap. It's very foamy and nice.
Oh my God! Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
And firstly, when you use it, it's going to remove some of the bad skin. So if you see your skin peeling off, don't be alarmed. It's removing the bad skin that is affected by the fluoride.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, guys. You guys
Okay.
stay safe and blessed you.
Okay, Wanyoma, please, you can join back now.
I'm sorry?
No, I wasn't talking to you.
Okay. Alright, guys.
Are you
Stay
satisfied?
safe. Have a good day. Thank you very much for the explanation. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yes.
Please, it's a collective enlightenment. If you have a question, you can ask real quick.
You can ask.
Good morning.
You're welcome, Wanyoma.
Thank you. I wanted to ask you something, but it's good for me to WhatsApp it. It will be better.
Okay, no problem.
Yes,
no
thank
problem.
Okay, we were talking about grounding for some of us who just came in. Our topic today is about grounding, but I normally allow dream because our dream is the most important, because there is nobody who is ever going to give you a message that is what the one coming from your subconsciousness. So I value the dream. So that is why I give room to explain dream for people. And the reason why I bring up all this topic is because every topic I bring here, that is because it affects our consciousness, our subconsciousness. So when I talk about grounding, do you know that when you don't ground yourself, it can affect your dream? If you look at the things we used to do when we were kids, we used to play on the sand, we used to eat the sand. There was a reason for that, because the consciousness of a child is not stupidity. It doesn't mean the child doesn't know anything, but it just means that that child is vibrating in alignment with the vibrational frequency of the universe. So sometimes as you are grown, it doesn't mean that your head of a child is being removed. The inner child still exists there. All you need to do is sometimes be a child again. Because in order to attain the higher consciousness, you need to go back to the days you were a child. Sometimes remove your clothes, roll yourself on the sand. Let her go and bet. That is called grounding. It's important. Sometimes when
Shima,
you beat the sand, you lick it. It removes poison from the body. You know? Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. When he talks about the inner childhood, he's not only just talking about going outside as an adult, going outside to remove your clothes and play. That's not what he's actually trying to say. So when we talk about the inner child, we are talking about connecting with the experience when we were little, when we love doing things from our heart, not being told to do things. We do things from our heart. You understand? And that time when we are a child, we don't like any disobedience, just the love and the care, the love you have between your friend, your partner. You share that childhood that everybody from different parts will come together. They will play what we call swear, all those things. That play, that love, that's the inner child Shima is talking about. Then what he's trying to talk about in this aspect to connect to your inner child, there's what we call spare. English language is a spare. You understand? The word spare means spelling. When you bring out something, when you bring out sound in form of writing, you are casting out a spare, either negative or positive. So what Shima is trying to say, to connect to your childhood, you need to go down, you need to unlearn, you need to reborn, you need to be reborn, because we have been using this word spare to spoil our inner child, because anything we say is affecting our subconscious mind. It's telling our subconscious mind to become what we don't want. It's just like let me use this word we use commonly, adult. That word adult is a spare. That is what is suppressing our inner child spirit. That word adult is a spare. I will advise the collective to stop using that word. Adult is a spare. It's one of the spare, because if everything that exists in this world is frequency, energy, emotion. Everything is matter, frequency, energy, emotion. How you feel is how your reality becomes. How you feel, how you express yourself. Because the universe don't understand, give me money, give me wealth, give me success, give me that. The universe don't understand that. What the universe understand is frequency. When you vibrate, you are the universe. Your whole entire body is the universe. You are the universe experiencing itself in human form. I just want the collective to know this. All of you are universe. That's why anywhere you are, nobody know where you are. Only you know where you are. That's why you, as a universe, what makes you different from other species is that you are a universe that can feel, touch, smell, move around. I don't know if I'm making a point to the collective.
Yes, you've made a great point, because in the beginning I talked about adult, because this thing is confusing a lot of people. Because
that is a spare. The word is a spare. That word is a spare.
You understand? You're welcome.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good rise, brother.
Good rise. Very much. I'm Gambios by name.
Yes.
And as you talk about
dream, Gambios Idris.
Have dream. Yes. I always have dream. That is why I want to share the dream that I have today.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I dream that I always saw a lady in my dream, and she want me to sleep with her, but I will do. I know, as in, I will do one kind. I don't want to do. You understand? Because she's even naked. You understand? I see her naked, but I know I don't even enter her. I don't know what you mean.
Sex in a dream is not a bad thing.
But I didn't sex. But
it's called expression.
She won't make a sex.
Wait.
Okay.
I know. It's called hidden expression. There is something you're hiding to express. And again, when you see a woman like that, it signifies your feminine. There is also a feminine part of you.
Sorry, it's my network.
Okay, I said there is also a feminine part of yourself.
Okay, let me answer the question for you. It seems your network is bad. It's kind of bad. Let me give him a very simple answer. And Gambris, are you hearing me?
Yeah.
All right. You saw a lady in your dream. That is not a bad thing. You understand? It's not a bad thing you saw a lady. And that lady, let me tell you, your body is your body possess the feminine and the masculine energy. You are the feminine and the masculine energy. What I mean, the feminine and the masculine energy, you yourself, you're a boy. You yourself, you're a girl. You understand? Everything exists inside you. That's why anytime you are hungry, only you can go and fix food for yourself. That is your feminine energy telling you that you need to fix food for yourself. Anytime you want to hustle, you want to go and get something, you want to hustle. That's when you want to go and hustle. That is your masculine energy communicating to you, telling you that you need to hustle. So what I'm trying to say, every energy exists inside you, both in the physical and the spiritual. What I want you all to know in the collective, that this world you are seeing is an illusion. Is nothing is real in this world. It's just an illusion. The real world is when you go, you body abstract and your body project. When I mean body project, you leave your body. You understand? That is in the dream world. That's when we go to sleep. That's when the subconscious mind normally do his work. That's when you don't know what you don't know. Your dream is telling you what your reality is going to be like. So anything you see in your dream is a message trying to tell you that your reality, you need to become careful of something. So it's a message. If you come across a woman in your dream, it seems as if maybe you are that type of person that don't have urge to women. So your feminine energy needs your sexual intercourse to be with you. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So you just go with
I'm coming, McKinley.
You know the answer. So that's just
and
the collective.
Again, like I will always say, the subconscious mind will use something relatively understood within the conscious mind. So your subconscious will use something it understands that you can relate to. So normally, sex is an expression of emotions. So if you see yourself trying to have sex or having sex in a dream, it means that you have something hidden within you you are not expressing. So you need to express something. It can be anger, it can be anything, it can be emotion you're having for someone.
The earth is neither flat or round.
McKinley, have you seen a chart, maybe a chart that signifies current or chart that signifies trade or market? Yes. You know, those kind of chart for marketing, for maybe counting of money, currency and all that. That is the expression of the earth. That is how the earth is. All those things was gotten from the custom law that governs the land. So the land is like the chart, you know, it goes like this. So it's not round, it's not flat. Please, is a collective enlightenment for all African children. We're talking about grounding and dreams. You know, if you have a dream, it is welcomed. How important is grounding? I don't know what to say, how to define or explain it to you. Please, anybody know about Bitcoin charts? Or what is it called? This money trade they do online, they chart. You know, those charts, the way it's counted, you know, it starts from the lower part of it, and then yes, like wave. Yes, it's like wave, but it's not wave, it's called charts. You know, like when you do money trading online, there is a page you bring out that shows you the way the money is going. And when the money is going down, it will also signify there by the chart going down, down, down. That means the amount of the currency is reducing. There is what they call it. But I know it to be a chart. It's a chart. So it's just like when you're measuring current or you're seeing current. Okay, let me, have you ever seen where they are testing a heart in the hospital? Or maybe somebody's losing breath. Bar chart, yes, graph. Graph, bar chart, yes, correct. That is how the earth is. The earth is a bar chart.
Bar chart, yes.
Yes, and that bar chart was inscribed from the original nature of the earth. Right, because that signifies the custom of the land. Why? Because the land has mountains, lowland, valley land, and different kind of shapes, stones and all that. Seeing winged beings in a clouded environment, all in white. That is what you saw is waves, you know. That is the same waves an airplane will run into and experience gallop. It's called bubbles of waves. Those are vibrational wavelengths. And all of them are conscious. The clouds you see are conscious. All of those things we see on the outer world are conscious. Please, Onome, you can send a request. You can send a request.
And speaking of wave, everything I was saying, everything is energy. You understand? Both the words you are saying is energy. You understand? Energy exists with sound. Sound is energy. You understand? That's why you are able to transmute. You are the transmuter. Your body is the transmuter and the receiver. So you transmute energy. So depending on the energy you are transmuting, that's why if you know the power of your mouth, you will know the kind of things you say. If you know the power of your thoughts, you don't have to think anyhow, because your thought is the transmuter. Anything you think, you bring to your reality. That's why you need to protect whatever people, you need to be clarified with anything you are hearing from people. You need to be sure of. You don't just listen to things just because it's a random talk. You don't follow random. You understand? You need to be very sure of everything you are doing in life, everything you are hearing, any energy you are transmitting into your reality, into your universe. Because you alone, you are the universe. You are the universe itself. So you have to protect your universe.
McKinley, it doesn't end and it doesn't begin.
So let me tell you, words are energy. Please mind the kind of words you use, because your words influence your subconscious mind. You understand? If, for instance, if now I can say I'm a god, you be calling yourself I'm a god, which I know, yes, I'm a god, I'm a deity.
Thank you, Smith.
If I keep on repeating those words, we call those affirmations. You keep on repeating positive affirmations in your life. That's the secret of the universe. You keep on that frequency, that positive frequency, that affirmation, good frequency affirmation, telling yourself how lively you are, bringing that unlimited beliefs, because you are eternity, you are infinity. You don't have beliefs.
You don't have limits.
Always meant you don't have limits. You are limited. That word death doesn't exist. Those are negative energies. Any negative words you know about, those are negative energy. Remember what I say. English language as spare. Is a spare. So depend on how you transmit those energy into your thoughts, into your universe. That's what comes out to your reality. That's what you are telling your subconscious mind what you want. So you learn to protect your heart, because your heart is the center of the universe. Because nothing can come out, nothing can go through the thoughts if it's not transmitted from the heart. Because the heart responds to what? Emotions, feelings. That is what the universe, your heart is the universe. When you spell the word earth backwardly, you will get the word heart. Where is the heart? Is in you. What is the heart? The universe, the earth is in you. You are the universe itself. So you learn to protect your emotions, your feelings. I want to tell you, in this world, we have two types of brain. We have the thinking brain and the emotional brain. Don't let your thinking brain, the thinking brain is called the subconscious mind. Don't let your thinking brain be more than the emotional brain, because that is when they take advantage of your energy. That is when they take advantage
I think you're mistaken something.
All right.
The subconscious mind is the combination of your soul, your spirit, your innermost essence. That is the purest mind you can ever have. That mind doesn't lie to you. That
is the thinking mind I'm talking about, brother. That's why I made the word subconscious mind.
The thinking mind is the present conscious mind, because it's always thinking and is ruled by the left brain.
By the left side. All right.
Then the right one is the subconscious.
Please, all of
that
you,
is
get
most
the correction right now. Get the correction. He's right. That is how it's being ruled. So you learn to control your conscious mind. When you listen to your conscious mind, that is your higher self telling you what to do.
Yes, No, the conscious mind is the present mind, which is your present life. Now, the subconscious mind is supposed to overrule
that's what I'm trying to say. Yes, thank you.
Mind.
It's the subconscious mind I'm talking about.
Yes, overruled the conscious mind, which means the conscious mind no longer controls you. Yes.
Yes, you are right.
That is Jesus walking on water.
That is the Christ.
Yes,
that is the Christ they are talking about. That is you ascending to your Christ. That is the Christ that they are telling you. When the Bible say, I'm the truth, the way, and the light, people doesn't understand.
Thank you, Divine Feminine.
People doesn't understand the meaning of that word.
The
Bible. The Bible is really a puzzle that we need to fix. Is a DNA that you need to break. Only
the Bible is allegory.
Allegory. Allegory.
That is what they call ilu in Igbo. Ilu.
In Igbo, ilu. Yes. So honestly, we need to harness the power of our energy, the power of our thoughts, the power of our heart, what we feel. We need to really recognize those things. If we can recognize it, you are protecting your energy. You are protecting your magnetic field. You are protecting your aura. Because it needs to be protected. because you are the universe itself.
Okay, they said, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son in order to save the world.
The world, yes.
So who is the God that loves the world so much that he gave his only begotten son?
If not me and you sharing the fruits.
Because it's you.
Because since I was giving birth, everything I learned, nobody told me. On my own, I learned everything on my own. Because the God in me really wants you to know about him. Because when you want to know about God, that's why what I normally tell all these Christians, brother, what I normally tell this Christian is that you don't know God. You claim you know God, you don't know God. I could remember even in the Bible, I don't know they used to say, Christ would say, you will come, many will come in my name, we preach in my name, but you don't know me. I will deny you before my Father. The Father they are talking about is your ascending. You don't know him. If you not know God, you have to know thyself. Who is thyself? You.
How can we not deny Christ when people are given the wrong knowledge of Christ?
Knowledge, that's what I'm saying. We are saying the same thing, brother. Is the wrong knowledge that is affecting the masses.
Yes, Simiri, the most important things, you learn it within yourself, because the greatest knowledge is within. That is why I say, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son in order to save the world. What does it mean? Yes, they believe God through what is taught on the pulpit, but naturally the building, when you go into the building, you're worshiping the people who created the building, not actually the true God that dwells within. Because your body is the temple of God, which means your body is covering a God, which is the Son. You are the God, and there is a Son that dwells within. That is why in the Bible they called it the Son of Man. So you offering your son in order to save the world is because of your secretion. So it's either you choosing to use it to create a child in the physical existence, or you're using it to create that inner child which creates wise wisdom, to develop the world, to change the world consciously, bring enlightenment to the world. So it's either you sacrifice your son. That is Abraham trying to sacrifice his only begotten son. So this secretion, you can use it to create enlightenment, and you can also use it to give birth to a child, which means creating life. So the choice is all yours. Which one do you choose? Do you choose enlightenment of consciousness or civilization? Or do you want the both? Okay, let me go back to your dream. You said, I dreamed myself chasing someone that wants to bed inside my room as I came out after chasing him. If someone wants to bait in your own room, your room in a dream signifies yourself. So when somebody wants to bait in your room, that means there is something someone is applying to you. Do not listen to gossip. If you're the type that listen to gossip, please avoid it. Avoid gossip. And somebody said they saw plenty of crocodile in a dream and a mermaid giving a child. You know, the water itself giving a child means new things, birth. So anything from the water signifies balance. You know, so if you see a crocodile, there is a deity in African religion that uses crocodile as a totem. So if you go to the Calabar region, the Cross Rivers people, the Rivers people, the Akwa Ibom people, they have a deity there. that is, even the Cameroonians, they have this deity. Even the Congo people have this deity of crocodile. So if you always see crocodile in your dream, it means that there is a deity in your father's place or your mother's place that is relative to crocodile, you know, as a dead a totem, as a totem. So you need to ask questions, especially if you're from the riverine area. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son in order to save the world. And whoever follows him shall never walk in darkness,
What part
but
of
light.
Delta? What part of Delta, Onome? What part of Delta?
So you are the light, you are the sun, and you are the God. You are the God because you carry the sun. Does God exist? Yes, God exists, but not in the kind of knowledge you were given about God. You know, the existence of God is not in the outer phase like we were told. The existence of God is inward. So that is why they said one with God is with majority. So you are with God. When you become with God, it means you have not started working with your divine essence, which is all the element, your chakras, your kundalini, your ikenga.
Onome, write me up. I got message for you.
Yes, God is a consciousness. It exists within us. Why is God a consciousness? God is a consciousness because this secretion is a living thing. The secretion can be used to form life, and it can also be used to form enlightenment. That is why it's conscious. So which means it bears life, you know. So that is why God is consciousness. So when you look at your secretion, you can use it to create. That is the sacrifice God have to give in order to have enlightenment. So the crucifixion of Jesus Christ is about the crucifixion of this secretion in order for us to be ascend into heaven. And so Jesus being crucified does not mean he was killed. No, it means that we are using this secretion to have enlightenment and also grow and eliminate light. So if you go to the Western world, these are the laws they are using to create, you know. That is why they are not religious people. They are not religious people because there is some law they are applying, we are not applying, even when we recognize those laws and we don't know what it means. When they talk about the maritime law and they talk about the custom law, if you come to the land, well, the laws that guides the land is a custom law. And the laws that guides the water is the maritime law. So the power they are using to rule the world comes from the ocean. Why? Because the ocean holds every idea of the physical rulership they are using to cage and program the people. Why? Because if you look at the bank of the river, money comes from the river because of the cowries.
Yes.
Now you look at the bench in the court, it comes from the bank of the river. So a court can also be called bench. You see? Please, Dosky, if you see a black cat, please please direct it to me. I need a black cat for something.
No problem, brother. No problem. I'll get that done for you.
All black, no spot.
No color, please, all black.
Please, I need it. All black. Yes, all black.
All right.
I'm looking for black cat in case anyone who can be able to help me with that. I really need it urgently. I need it for something very important. So God